Hi you lot, Chris the Alfa Nut here. Thanks for tuning in. This episode's going to be about my Alfa 75 because obviously it was left in the garage for a couple of years before I bought it, and the tank is rusty and it's got a few problems. It was leaking, so the car hasn't actually been run yet. I haven't actually started it up. So this episode is Gary and I fitting a new tank. We're going to try and start it up. Things didn't exactly go to plan, as you'll find out later on in the video, but thanks for voting on the actual aesthetic qualities of the 75. Most of you, I'm happy to say, thought that it was cool or beautiful. There was only a few of you that thought it was ugly, so thanks for voting on that. So without any further ado, let's get over there and change that petrol tank. Okay, so here's the beautiful lady in question, and we're going to start by replacing the fuel sender unit, which is that thing lying on the boot floor there. That basically sends the information about the level of the tank to the dashboard gauge. Now here's the new tank that I bought all the way from Austria. Very nice, all nice and bright and shiny and spanking new, even though it's about 35 years old. First job then, the replacement fuel sender. You can't get new ones, by the way, this is a used one. And the new one has got the wrong connection on it. So we thought it'd be a good idea to cut them all off and start again. Didn't we, Gary?
We sure did.
Me?
Yeah.
Go on, Gary.
I can't see what I'm doing, that's my problem.
I want to see what this which spare wheel we've got in here. Whoa, thank you. Hello, Stanley. I reckon, oh yeah. It's one of the original.
Oh yeah.
One of the originals. So here we go, crimping on some new connectors so that we can fit the replacement fuel sender unit, which I believe was from a twin spark car, not from a V6. There we go. Now the problem with the 75 fuel tank is it's very fiddly. It's got a sender unit that sucks petrol out of the tank, sends that through a filter, sends that onto another pump which squirts it into the engine. Now the problem is that there's so many fiddly little bits of metal, and it's right in the path of the rear wheel, so it splashes mud and water all over it. And guess what happens to fiddly little bits of metal when they get splashed with water and mud? Yes, that's right, they rust. And unfortunately these tanks are now not available anywhere. I was very, very lucky to find this one. So basically Gary's done a bit of a resto job on the fuel pickup, and he's fitting it to the new tank here using a brand new locating clip, which clips in, swivels round. As you can see, Gary's applying the specialised tool for this, which is known as a chisel. That's right, Gary. There you go. That's lucky not to have lost a finger there. That's as far as it will go. Bit more, bit more. Okay, that'll do. So this is called repurposing. Gary's using his hairdryer to to make the pipe a little bit bigger. No hair lacquer needed here, I don't think. I'm just going to go and get the fire extinguisher. Sensible. So, tank's going back up underneath the car. Still do with a little bit more work. Ooh, hey! Give me a wedgie. There's definitely a pair of nuts joking there somewhere. Now, basically putting the tank up underneath the car was very fiddly because we couldn't get it on the lift due to having too many cars in the way. The weather was terrible outside, so we preferred to do it on the floor. It's easier actually to get the tank up underneath just by wedging loads of bits of foam and stuff underneath it to get it into the right position. We were wondering why this didn't match up. Yeah, and we just remembered that there's another bit attached to the old tank still that we didn't take off. Yeah, it's a pipe and a bit of rubber that basically allows the tank to fit snugly underneath the boot of the car without rattling or you know, making a right old racket as you drive along. Go on, Gary, you can do it. Oh, he's so strong. See, as soon as I help, it comes off really easily. So, unfortunately, the work we'd done had to be undone. We had to take the tank out again to fit on the bits that we forgot to fit the first time. Well done, boys. Vital bit missing. Now, this had a weird clip. The clip that looks like what you use to open a tin of corned beef. Is that an 80s thing, you think, or is it just a Giuseppe thing? Yeah, so that's broken, so we're going to try something else a bit more conventional. Going to the toilet with gloves on is a bit like being at the It's a bit like being at the doctor's. What we were saying earlier on about clips being made in Germany being the ones that actually work.
Oh no, I take it all back. UK.
UK?
Yeah, look at that.
Surely not.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Annie, what a lovely little clip. Why don't we make more of these?
Good stuff costs money.
Is it UK? Okay. No, it didn't. No?
Sorry, we take that back. It's not made in the UK.
No. Must have come off of a German car if it's normal.
Shh. I'll have to cut that bit out.
Why didn't you fit the pipe when you're pushing the bin tank up? Yeah, that's quite...
Why does everything come apart so much easier than it goes back together again? Why is that? I hope that clip comes apart so you can get it round. That would have been annoying, wouldn't it?
Oh, more annoying than you.
No, marginally. He's bullying me, people. He's bullying me. Cup of tea time. Oh yeah. On with the kettle. Out with the cups. Come on. Yeah, they've even been washed. How about that? Chuck a few tea bags in. Get some milk. Give it a sniff first. You know what boys are like. This is how British workshops function. Tea, bacon, that kind of thing. And relax. Well, at least for as long as it takes to drink a cup of tea. Squeeze that.
Squeeze that, go on.
That is rock hard. I'm documenting our success. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, what?
Documenting our success.
Really?
That is what we're doing, isn't it? Success.
No. Keeping it out of the way of our missus.
More knackered pipe. Look at it. What a mess. So back under the car we go to fit actually nice fuel pipe to the fuel pump, and really you need 3 arms, but they've all got to be sort of Action Man sized. Gary's doing his hair again. This is the workshop workbench. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, that's not a workbench, that's a Fiat X19. But that's where you're wrong. So, yes, there you go. The fuel tank is up. The electrical connections have been made. The fuel sender there that's poking out at the bottom of the floor is connected. Also, the internal tank fuel pump, the first in the series of 2, is now wired up as well. Excellent. Slightly awkward thing is this car's got 2 fuel pumps. Yeah, there's 2. There's one that sucks the fuel out of the tank and squirts it through a filter and then onto the main pump, which then pumps it onto the engine, the injectors and so on. I think the man who invented it was later on taken out into the backyard and shot. Yeah, quite right too. So the battery's on charge, getting ready for the main event of trying to start it. Fingers crossed. You dirty hose. Ooh, cheeky. So there you go. We'll shove some petrol in it, and then Chris will bang his head. There you go. Ow!
Note to oneself.
That's twice today I've done that. No comment, Chris. Perhaps wear a crash helmet next time. It says
Oil pressure's the same one with oil pressure.
what a surprise.
I reckon it's the sensor or the gauge.
Yeah. Go on then, you can do the honours. Come on, come on. I'm starting to worry now. I didn't hear any noise from the pump.
No, I didn't.
Can't hear any pump noise. 2 more gallons of petrol in. Go on, son. Go on. Oh! Hey! Woohoo! Oh.
No, that was me. I turned it off.
Oh, it was you. All right. It lives. Awesome.
It is showing no oil pressure though.
Oh. Is it?
Yeah. This one over here. You know where I said it was going up there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now it's down and red.
All right. No oil pressure is not good for an engine.
Oh no. Things seem to be things every time I turn it on seem to be changing. That door's opening and then closing.
Right, yeah, the oil light's on again.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's weird.
Have you got oil in it?
Yeah.
Just asking.
High five. But then. Okay, so. Uh-oh. Oh. Gary. Petrol all over the floor. Something's leaking. It's leaking. To be continued. What will happen next? Ooh, it's a bit of a cliffhanger. Don't worry, I'm sure we can sort it out, but this is just part 1 in a series of videos about the 75. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode. Oh, and before I say anything else, I'm just going to leave this here. Anyway, cheers for watching, folks. Appreciate your support, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. Cheers.